Greetings everyone and welcome to another episode of Palm Island City Skyline series from yours truly, Design Candy. Had to switch the intro up. It's been 27 episodes, so I had to do something different. As you guessed, as I just said, episode 27. This is part 5 of our airport series for Palm Island. If you are new, go ahead and check out the playlist before you watch this one so you're all caught up. They all go in sequence, so at least watch the first airport episode so this one kind of makes sense. I guess you can jump in now, but I would encourage you to pause it and go back. If you are binge watching, welcome back to the action. So let's get into what we did last episode. We always do a quick recap of last episode. We built this, what you see in front of me, our cargo hub area. I don't know, cargo terminal, I guess. Yeah, cargo airport terminal, cargo plane terminal. Tell me how to say that correctly in the comment section. But basically all of this, you guys don't want to see all of my flaws. I always show you my flaws. But all of this was built last episode. Go check it out if you have not. But really quickly, we just built a bunch of cargo stuff, man. Like, it turned out really awesome. Little nuances and little details all throughout. So yeah, go check it out. It was awesome. And then it completes really the immediate airport area. And yeah, it's gonna be awesome. It is awesome. Just a couple quick little housekeeping things. I remember I showed you guys last week that this palette situation, whatever they call these, I'm gonna put all throughout, and I actually did. So check on that. We'll touch on that after the time lapse for this episode. I'm gonna write myself a note. Literally, it says check on palette thingy for next episode, because I'm actually recording this before, or actually after. So I actually made that change, but for this save game, I don't want to show you guys what we're building. So I can't show you guys the process or the progress. So let's get into what we're building today. Again, if you missed any of this stuff, go check it out. It's an awesome, fun build, and I think you guys would get a lot out of it. So today, I want to start off with the parking situation, right? So again, it's called Park Inn. This is actually a hotel sign I found out. So Radisson is the hotel chain. I don't know who owns that in real life, but we're going to use the signage as a car park. I don't know if like some airports, or if you've seen some airports where they have the private car parks, but for this episode, we're going to use it as such. So I'm going to make some really cool entrance ways and trees and foliage. And then I have these really cool vans that I want to incorporate somehow. Let me see if I can find it for y'all. Let's see, van. Let's see. Let me see if I search parking. Is that it? There it is, Park and Fly. So they have this asset for City Skylines called the Park and Fly, and they actually have a sign too. Let's see, park. Of course, it's not going to show it. They actually have a sign. It's actually pretty cool, but there's not a lot of assets for it. Like, there's this thing that you kind of go and pay for. Let's see what else they have. Just a bunch of signs. There it is. Here's the sign. So it has these two. So maybe in a future episode we'll incorporate just the Park and Fly stuff, but check out this bus. This bus is actually pretty coolly modeled, and so they have like all this branding stuff. So we're going to try to incorporate the two brands, the Park Inn and then the Park and Fly, in this lot. Make a huge lot. It probably won't be functional, but we'll see. And then down here will be just a bunch of hotels. I don't know which ones I want to use. I have some really cool assets that I do want to show you all. Again, King Leno is a beast at making hotels, so I have like all of his. So you have, let's just pop them down. How about that? So let's give me a little road here. Check out how City Skylines is just advancing. Like, the level of details on these hotels is just awesome. Did I just park that? Yeah, let's get something we can zone on. Okay, here we go. I'm just rocking out to this music in the background, man. I love like chill hop. Okay, have a little squirrel moment. So we're gonna maybe do that one, and I want like a beast. I actually already have this one, so we'll copy that from somewhere, or copy it from where we have it. We're gonna definitely use the Oasis because it's massive and huge, and that's gonna be awesome. Turn on Anarchy. Prop this down. Let's see. Let's do one or two more. Marriott, definitely. Corner. Hey, let's do one more. I think I got the Courtyard Marriott. There we go. Perfect. So let's see. Check out these assets here. So you have the Courtyard Marriott, like these smaller hotels, and then you have the Spring Hill Suites. You know, the smaller, affordable hotels. And then you have like the Marriott, little Grand Marriott with a Starbucks on the bottom. That's legit. And then you just have this beast, right? Look at this big old hotel. This thing looks crazy, just clipped on the highway. Ignore that, right? But you have this big old hotel. So that literally changes the skyline if you're rolling through and see this big, massive hotel. Now, a couple things. I know I can already see the comment section now. I know you guys are going to say, well, don't the airplanes hit that? Aren't the buildings too tall? I don't know. But in LAX, they actually have hotels lining their highway. We're loosely building this off of LAX, so I'm super excited to show you guys this time lapse. And we have some awesome music, some sleepers, and so sit back, relax, go get some candy or something to eat. Right? Always gotta get some food. Hashtag Candy Fam in the bottom of the comment section and tell me what you think about this build and also what I should build next. I'm very, very curious to hear from you guys what I should start on next, the next project as we sure up the airport. I think this is the last airport episode that we will do, so I'm taking suggestions. Hashtag Candy Fam it down in the comments section. I will see you guys after the time lapse.
I'm not gonna be there for you, cause you were never there for me. Don't go ask me what you did wrong. Ignorance will never see. No, wasn't it for me? Why don't you just let it be? I gave you 1, 2, and 3 times that wasn't my good. Cause you're not on your knees. What's in it for me? What's in it for me? Yeah, yeah, yeah. What's in it for me?
So many words left unspoken, 'cause we never understood that we get one chance to make it right. I wish I knew back then how to say sorry when it's just for the best. We had it all, I was too young, way too young. I'm drowning in our memories with bittersweet intensity. Gone, swept away, swept away. I'll never lose the hope you gave, the promise made beside the lake. I'm moving on no matter what. The thing we had will never rust. You and I will stand the test of time for life. On the road without ending, a scene periphery goes. Your lips an illusion. When I close my eyes, I know that we get one chance to make it right. I wish I knew back then how to say you're sorry when it's just for the best. We had it all, I'm too young, way too young. I'm drowning in our memories with bittersweet intensity. Gone, swept away, swept away. I'll never lose the hope you gave, the promise made beside the lake. I'm holding on no matter what. The thing we had will never rust. You and I will stand the test of time for life. Maybe I shouldn't call you or leave a message at all. So I'll try to be patient, 'cause nothing's written on the wall. Yeah, it's too soon to mention how I've begun to feel that I want your attention. This time it is for real. Oh baby, love me like you did last night. I wanna hold you till the morning comes. Oh baby, love me like you did, love me like you did. Oh baby, kiss me till I see the light, like you did last night. Night, like you did last night. Night. Could it be that I'm lucky to have found someone who is just as crazy as me? Or is it just in my mind? Yeah, it's too soon to mention how I've begun to feel that I want your attention. This time it is for real. Oh baby, love me like you did last night. I wanna hold you till the morning comes. Oh baby, love me like you did, have for you. I want you here with me so that everything will be as good as they were last night. Oh baby, love me like you did last night. I wanna hold you till the morning comes. Oh baby, love me like you did, love me like you did. Oh baby, kiss me till I see the light, like you did last night. Night, like you did last night.
Don't you worry, I'm fine and I got nobody to blame. Do not bother, I know that it is hard to understand. I know I was born to do this. All eyes on me, all eyes on me. I said I'm getting through this. Wait for me, please. Wait for me, please. Don't ever have to leave. Don't ever have to stay. This is all we've been dreaming of. Don't ever have to leave. Don't ever have to stay. This is all we've been dreaming of. 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 Don't you worry, I know it is too little, too late. Everything is upside down and strange. But you are my ground tonight. If we stay together, we will be alright. You need to move closer, dear. Destiny is all that we need to feel. Oh, good. Don't ever have to leave. Don't ever have to stay. This is all we've been dreaming of. Don't ever have to leave. Don't ever have to stay. This is all we've been dreaming of. All we've been dreaming of. All we've been dreaming of.
reminiscing about the time when we first met. I don't know what is good enough, 'cause baby, little by little you wear me down. Little by little my actions won't be forgiven. could be sorry for the things that caused you harm, but nothing I can say or do will make it come undone. So even though I hate the thought of leaving you, I hope you come to terms and have it in your heart to end it all. You're better off alone. Sincerely yours. Sincerely yours. I still haven't heard anything from you. You say love is a fool, and so I am too. I really don't know if it's good enough, 'cause baby, little by little you wear me down. Little by little my actions won't be forgiven. I wish I could be sorry for the things that caused you harm, but nothing I can say or do will make it come undone. So even though I hate the thought of leaving you, I hope you come to terms and have it in your heart to end it all. You're better off alone. Sincerely yours. I could be sorry for the things that caused you harm, but nothing I can say or do will make it come undone. So even though I hate the thought of leaving you, I hope you come to terms and have it in your heart to end it all. You're better off alone. Sincerely yours. Sincerely yours. Sincerely yours. There are stains on your photo, little cracks on your rusty frame, stuck in the mud, oh, but it's okay. I don't have the pieces of your home, buried in the flashbacks. All these wicked nightmares have gone cold. Now we go way back, as far as way back goes. Still standing by your side. You know I'll be right here when all the monsters come. Oh, I've got you. You grew old in suburbia, where pretty demons never show, shifting shapes in millenniums, but you're okay. I don't have the pieces of your home, buried in the flashbacks. All these wicked nightmares have gone cold. you get me feeling like I always should be dancing in your arms. And there I go and let you in, and though I know where we have been, I'm always gonna fall for your tricks. Because you give me tough love, and it's just enough love. And I've shielded my scars, counting on a cold heart. And with your love, all of my broken bones. And with your love, all of my broken bones. We've fallen out and we have come back. I've had my doubts, haven't stayed on track, but all of my broken bones. And with your love, and there you go and give it to me, so you get me feeling like I always should be dancing in your arms. But here I go and let you in, and though I know where we have been, I'm always gonna fall for your tricks. Because you give me tough love, and it's just enough love. And I've shielded my scars, counting on a cold heart. And with your love, all of my broken bones. And with your love, all of my broken bones. Oh, it hurts, your love is on fire. Heart burns, your love is on fire. Because you give me tough love, and it's just enough love. And I've shielded my scars, counting on a cold heart. And with your love, all of my broken bones. And with your love, all of my broken bones. All of my broken bones.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the live portion of this episode, episode number 27, last part of our episode build. It's bitter sweet, but we are going to get into what we built. I'm super excited. I hope you guys enjoyed the, ooh, look, monorail, squirrel. I hope you guys enjoyed the time lapse. I really had a lot of fun making this episode in particular. I don't know what it was, but I kept going. Look at the airplanes in the background, by the way. I just kept going. This one took like 3 hours to make because there's a lot in it compared to our last episode with the cargo terminal. There's a lot in that episode, but wasn't as much as this one. We have like a whole strip of land. Pretty much half the island, or a portion of the island, was done in this episode. So it took a little bit longer, but it was super fun. I hope you guys enjoyed the time lapse. Just check out this view though. The Europe car. I don't know how to say that. Tell me in the comment section what the pronunciation and hashtag CandyFam, and I would definitely shout you out because I need help. So let's go over piece by piece everything that we built. I'm super happy to show you guys. So let's start with the park inn. Let me turn up the lights so we can see a little bit better. This came out awesome. Just the asset support with this, and then look how cool this looks like. Let's go down to the ground, really low to the ground. Oh, trees annoying. And just look at the asset support. So if you're just driving, there's a lot of signage that looks super crazy cool. Like, look at that. Just a lot of signage everywhere. So you're driving along, boom, look at that. That's so cool. But just a lot of details. You have your gates here to check in, and then another park in sign there. Then you go on, you have covered parking to the right, and then uncovered parking to the left. And I mean, it just turned out, again, it looks super realistic and authentic, man. Like, this game amazes me so much. So your covered parking over there, and then just your base parking. Obviously, these are actually functional parking lots, but nobody's parking in them. So I have a couple of different things that I want to try in the next upcoming episodes. I'm not sure what we're even going to do, but maybe like a live stream or something. Somebody shout me out in the next episode to remember to show you what we do here, because I might like hide some stuff underneath so people park here. I don't know yet. But then again, we have this cool monorail line. The thought behind the monorail actually runs all the way up and down here. So the thought behind the monorail was to be transportation to the terminal. And so technically the terminal would go here or somewhere there, but actually what I did was put it in the middle, so people have to transfer out to the middle. That is to be worked on. I don't know what we'll do. We'll do something to make that right, because right now I don't like kind of the positioning of this, and it's not detailed. It's just kind of a placeholder, but there's some bus support. So that's just this part, and we won't go over here at all again. So let's follow the monorail down. Again, the car park, it turned out awesome. Great asset support. Check out this highway slime. That looks so cool. And then we kind of stuck in the park and fly, you know, $9, but then park in by Radisson. But again, this is supposed to be a hotel, I believe, so you know, don't mind that, but we're using the signage as parking assets. But check out this, like this super cool, they have these awesome concrete retaining walls that you can use as a network. So that was cool, and I was able to kind of curve that around and kind of do some different designs there. I didn't detail this side, that's to come, but really make it look different enough, right? Like that looks super cool to me. It looks really realistic. You see that all the time where kind of have like an entrance like that. So the first massive building as we lose frames, and I'm gonna pause the game, is this hotel. I don't even know what this hotel is, but it looks really cool. It looks really, really cool. What hotel is this? The Grand America, man. And you have one person visiting. Really, really cool. You have just a basic pool, some rocks around it. And so that turned out awesome. And then you have the CS Hotel, which is also the Hyatt. It has like some cool, funky entrance there, which also is flashback all the way over here. Remember that? Like episode 2 or 3? So boom, look at the assets that we didn't have. And so you have that all the way over here now. It turned out awesome. It looks really cool. It's cool to see it utilized, and I'll probably utilize the same asset again later on down the line. And then I'll try to do some detail works lightly, some foliage and some rocks in the background. Like, let's get really close here. So that'd be kind of cool to kind of swim around and hang out in those cabanas there, or grab a drink. And I mean, this city, I'm not gonna lie, like resort wise and hotel quality wise, like it's legit. Oh, look at that Impala just chilling. Nope, you don't see that. Hashtag showing all my flaws. But I mean, imagine just chilling at this hotel before you have a meeting and just hanging out, man. It looks so awesome. Let's turn up the lights just a little bit. Okay, there we go. And then we'll go on the other side of the street and coming back. And then we have parking for the Beast. Yeah, the Beast, the Oasis Hotel. Shout out King Leno. This hotel model is awesome, and I'm going to use this hotel model again. Unashamed, I'm going to use it again. But just have this awesome foliage park, and then you have this awesome water. I told you guys, see how it all fits in. Everything fits in, and it all works, right? Because remember how random this used to look? Now it all fits in, and we're gonna actually do a walkway all the way through all this, right? And there's a new expansion coming out, so I'm gonna date this video once again. At the time of this video, there's a new Park Life expansion coming out, so hopefully I can incorporate a park and events all down in here, and all through the water. So that's future to come. And then on this side we have this cool looking hotel. I forgot the name of this hotel. Let's see what the name is. What do we call you? The Luxor. So that looks cool. There's a lot more detail work that needs to go on, and there's room for expansion all throughout here. But look at the pools. Hashtag King Leno, not hashtag, but shout out King Leno coming through in the clutch again with the awesome assets. But we have the pool, this tropical oasis, and then you have the water in the back. Again, a lot of support for expansion down in here when the you know, I'm thinking of doing like a lost episodes type deal, so stay tuned for that. And then we have this cool little monorail hotel building resort. I think it's modeled after the Disney World hotel, but it's a station. It's like the main monorail station that starts here, and then the monorail travels all the way down. And then we have our In-N-Out burger in true California fashion. Had to put the In-N-Out burger there. This is one of my favorite restaurants detailed wise. Like, it looks cool. Haven't gotten the parking situation figured out yet. Like, they don't park here yet, but soon to come they will. And there's a lot of traffic over here. We have a traffic nightmare, by the way, because I was experimenting and I clipped some buildings in here. So there's actually like maybe 4 or 5 like apartment buildings with hundreds of people that live around here. So that's fun. And you'll see the traffic disaster in a second here. Let's see. Let's go down. And then we have a Chick-fil-A. So they actually are parking at the Chick-fil-A parking lot. That makes my heart happy. Like, that looks so cool. Look at this. Let's get down to the ground again. Please excuse my fun. You're just watching me live out my dreams on YouTube, because I really love playing this game. And when you build stuff like this, it just looks so cool. Like, look at that. That looks so cool. Oh my gosh. Got the monorail in the background, and then the In-N-Out to the side, and the big old hotel. Look at that. I mean, just perspective angles looks crazy. Oasis in the background, this massive building, and Chick-fil-A, and all the cars are floating. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. And then we have the Courtyard Marriott. I think they're all going out. Yeah, they are. And they're actually utilizing the parking, which makes my heart happy again. So that's cool. Got some details on the ground here. Again, I clipped a bunch of these together because they're actually like residents. So that was cool. King Little made this asset. I think if he didn't, I apologize to whoever made it. But man, it looks super cool, super modern. It looks realistic too compared to the other ones. And then of course got a pool in the background, like a nicer pool than this hotel right here. That's awkward. I thought about that after I made it. I'm like, how does the Courtyard Marriott have a better pool than that? Maybe this is older. That's the story that we'll go with, right? And then the Spring Hill Suites, just kind of a basic hotel. Again, no one's using the parking lots. Hashtag scary. Just makes me kind of mad. But we have the pool here, and then some cabanas, some really nice foliage, and then like a little work area in the back. And then of course the monorail line. There's a dead person in the monorail. Huh? Okay. That's not good. Dead people in the monorail. Gotta love Palm Island. That just happens. Last but not least, what we'll go over is the Europe car. I don't know how to say it. I've been struggling all episode. Feel free to destroy me. There, you guys are gonna destroy me in the comment section. Feel free to though. But our attempt at a, man, what do you call this? Rental car spot, rental car lot, rental car company, whatever it's called. But so let's go over it. So you enter in through here, right? And then you drop off your car. I wish they had the assets where you like drive over, but if you drove backwards, it will like pop the tires. That'd be cool to find that somewhere. But then in theory, you would drive up here in the middle. Let me get my camera. You drive up in the middle and drop your car off, right? And so that's why you have a bunch of cars. I modeled this through, I looked at a bunch of different rental car places and modeled it through it. So if you have any suggestions, let me know. But you would go through in here. And again, this is a toll booth sign, so that's why it says, you know, 5 miles per hour. But it actually works. If you look at it from far away, it actually works, and I'm satisfied with it. And then you come out that way, and then of course you would have just a bunch of cars on the side here, a bunch of cars on that side. The monorail goes straight through, which looks super legit. And then you have like a garage type situation, I guess, with more cars, and the asset came with logos, so that looks cool. And I'm kind of contemplating what goes around here, maybe more rental car lots, but it looks really, really cool. I'm super excited how it came out. And then look at this at night. This got it all lit up, right? So looks really, really good. This whole place looks good. We utilized, again, another LAX stealing moment is they have these like circle assets over here. So we really utilize those too down in this area. So every couple of, you know, like every block or so, we have those colored light bars that go with the theme of this area. So, and it turned out awesome. Then the bus lines that we have, man, it just looks so crazy at night. Like, check out this at night. Man, everything's lit up. It's coming together, guys. Like, it's funny how you can build totally different areas, right? Like, we have this huge city now. Like, look at this view. This whole city is just crazy right now. It's coming together, man. It's so crazy. 27 episodes in. So really quick, I do want to show you guys, I made myself a note. So this is like days later where I made myself a note where we did these little palette thingies. So there they are. They're all, you know, put down. I don't know, they're not detailed, but they're just propped down in different sections, and adds kind of to the realism of that. So if you're interested, if you watched last episode, you knew that I was going to do this. So there it is. I do want to show you guys some of my flaws. You know, City Skyline would be nothing without showing you my flaws. So I'm one of those YouTubers. I can't do everything perfect. I'm not perfect. So I want to show you why I'm not perfect. So right now, I have this massive traffic. Like, it's funny. It's so hilarious right now because of how much traffic there is. So, I mean, look at that. It goes all the way back. Look how many, look at that. There's so many ambulance. Look at that. That's insane. It goes all the way back to this island. That's where it starts. So I figured out what this issue was and then what this issue is. Because if you could see, my planes act super weird, and in previous episodes they like, look at that. See, they do weird stuff like that. So what I found was I have in this traffic president mod, I have my despawning off. And so for City Skylines news and people that don't play this game but just like watching these episodes for the entertainment value, first off, thank you. And second off, the car mechanics in this game are really weird. Like, they use one lane. There's a lot of things I beef with, right? I've already said it. If you've been watching this series, you know that I've had interesting perspectives on the traffic in this game. But what they do really well is if there's like a vehicle that's blocking something or that's inefficient, like stuff like this, right? If there's something here that's blocking it, for instance, if I let the simulation go, you'll have a lot of different traffic end up here and a lot of different traffic end up there, right? So if there's something blocking it and something in the way, this game will actually despawn it and make it more effective. I turn that off, so that's why I get all the crazy traffic problems, because again, the game mechanics aren't really built for a bunch of traffic. So the minute that I enable it again, you get like more normal realistic traffic, and that actually fixes the problem. So all my services and all the dead people will be picked up and everything will be worked out. Like all the important things come through. So big shout out to City Skylines and me turning that on, because I totally forgot. And now you get to watch them hilariously try to merge. See how funny this is? It's hilarious. I guess that's not a legit merge point anyway, but hey, why not? So that does it for this episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. Again, I am taking suggestions for what to build in the next episode. I have completed the airport series. So Candy Fam, right now, if you made it this far, you have to do this. You made it this far. So get out your phone, if you're on the TV, get your phone out, because it connects via the little YouTube thing. If you're watching on your phone, which most of you do, or on your computer, get your keyboard and hashtag CandyFam in the comment section. I want you to do that. And then tell me what I should build next. Get aggressive too. I want to know, should I build a prison? Should I build mountain housing? Should I build, I mean, there's all kind of crazy stuff people want me to build always, but this whole mountain situation can be utilized. We got a lot of land too. Like, we have beaches here. We're calling this Coconut Beach, so we can dial that in, some beach housing. And again, we could put the prison over here. Like, the sky is the limit, guys. Like, we have a lot of real estate to still sure up. Not a lot, but we have fairly, a good amount. So there's a lot of land here that we can fill with housing. And I do want to do like some resorts and resort part 2 and beaches and all that kind of like blue water beaches around here. So there's a lot of real estate this way too. This whole untapped area of the mountain. What if we did like another downtown? Would that be crazy to do another downtown? I think that'd be crazy. I don't think my game would run if we did another downtown, but look at this highway. It's like telling me to build that way. It's like waiting for us to build that way. So let me know. Look at this whole mountain too. Like this whole mountain can be utilized as well. Like we could do a little town up here, guys. Like a little rural town away from all of creation and humanity. So let me know in the comment section what you guys think. Hashtag CandyFamIt. Let me know anywhere else too. If you're on social media, you can find me utilizing Design Candy YT on everything. So shout me out on there. I'm looking forward for a lot of fun stuff on this channel to come. We're doing a lot of new games, and I also have another series planned. So we're gonna wrap up this series in the next probably 4 or 5 episodes here. So now it's your chance. So thank you guys so much for watching. You have been watching Palm Island on Design Candy. This is episode number 27. The next episode will be up if you're binge watching, and if you're watching week to week, I'll see you on the next one. Peace.